Hi, I'm Michele Weiner-Davis. I'm an author, a marriage therapist, and I live in Boulder, Colorado. So, are you and your spouse bickering a lot? Are you at each other's throat? Is there a tremendous amount of tension and stress between the two of you as you are under the same roof 24/7? If so, I want you to listen up. I'm going to start by telling you a little story about what happened the other day when I went out for my daily walk in order to clear my head. A friend of mine called, and you need to know that this is a friend who is the sweetest, kindest, most laid back human being I know. She never has an unkind or harsh word about anybody or anything, especially not her husband. And then she had a confession. And she said to me, Michele, I think I'm finally beginning to understand the meaning of the word contempt. And she went on to tell me about some of the daily interactions between her and her husband. So, does familiarity breed contempt? I think it does. I think it has. I have heard from so many couples that they are having such a hard time. That not only are there big disagreements, but there are little disagreements about the way someone chews, about the way someone breathes. In fact, I will tell you that my husband and I, and we've been married for 45 years, we had an argument about whether there should or shouldn't be flowers on our dining room table. I voted for them being there because I love the aesthetics of it, and he told me it was impractical. Now, this sounds like a minor thing, but we got so angry at one another that he actually left the room. Folks, what I want to tell you is you're not really arguing about flowers when you think you are arguing about flowers. Regardless of what the content is, here's what's happening. We are all so stressed out about what is going on in our world right now, which is unprecedented. We're worried about getting sick. We're worried about loved ones getting sick. We're worried about the future of our finances and the economy. We're worried about our families. There is so much stress. And I'm here to tell you, when people feel stressed, it doesn't always come out directly. It comes out sideways. And we tend to take it out on the people closest to us and oftentimes the people we love the most. The other conflicting part about this is that it's easy for us to not even be aware of the fact that when we argue with our partners, that it truly isn't about the subject we're arguing about, that it's the outside, extraneous, external stressors that are causing us to have knee-jerk responses. So I have a suggestion for you. If you are bickering regularly with your partner, take a deep breath, step back, and ask yourself, am I feeling stressed out? And if so, have a conversation with your partner about that. Speak from your heart. And by the way, it's really important that if you can identify that this is a hard time for you and that's why you're really on edge and that's why the two of you have been arguing so much, apologize. Apologies go so far. Also, I want to say that I've been jokingly referring to the fact that my prediction is that when we no longer have to quarantine, that there will be a quick rise in the divorce rate, that people are thinking, I need to get out of this relationship. I am so stressed out. I do not love my partner. I do not like my partner. Help, I need to escape. Look, there are a lot of people who are feeling that way. I want to tell you that when we are in this kind of devastating situation, it's very typical for people to envision that the future is nothing more than a miserable extension of the past or of the present. And it simply isn't so. The true nature of life is change. So I'm going to suggest to you that if you are really feeling very desperate about your relationship right now, please do not make Any life-altering decisions like separating when this is over or getting a divorce when this is over. Give yourself some time to get your feet on the ground, to get some help, and to begin to resolve some of the issues that you've been so concerned about. Remember, this is not going to last forever because nothing ever does.